Welcome back to Topics in Psychology. I'm Dr. Sharon Eve, psychotherapist, author, and educator, and today I want to talk about the dilemma of the modern couple. Back in the day, when I was itsy bitsy in the 50s, the roles were pretty well defined. There were certain things men did, like the yard, certain things women did, like the grocery shopping and cooking. She took care of the kids, he played golf. There were certain roles and expectations in that system. It ended up being rather restrictive, constraining. It kept a lot of men from their self-expression and a lot of women from their self-expression. There was an imbalance in the relationship. It didn't quite work. The 70s came along. I was in Southern California in the 70s, coming of age, and everything got tossed up in the air to be redefined. So as time has gone on, in more modern times, there was more of a respect for equality, the desires, the expectations, the wishes, the capabilities of each person, not necessarily defined by gender, defined by who you were, who you are as a person. So what I found in these more modern day relationships, where some of the traditional things are missing. He doesn't open the door for her because she can open it for herself. He's not the only provider financially. They both provide. There's some things about that that are really good. And yet, just like in the traditional model, there was something that got lost that was really important. Individuality, self-expression, respect. In the modern day relationships, not the traditional model at all, with equality, what I find is a lot of couples end up being more like roommates than romantic partners. What does this mean? So I've worked with lots of couples trying to figure out what would keep the flame going, what would keep them both feeling respected and cared about. And what I came up with is I think every couple needs to find what works for them, which very often is an amalgam, a mishmash of something from the traditional model so that it keeps those feminine, masculine juices flowing, and respect and consideration of the modern model. What does this mean for you as a couple? It means having conversations about what feels right for you. I've heard from guys over and over again. They want to open the car door and they hear, I can open it for myself. I don't need you to open the car door for me. Or if they don't open the car door, they might hear, that's not very considerate to not open the car door for me. Very confusing. So the conversation that needs to happen is two individuals, and every couple is different. What works for you? What lights your fire? What are the sweet things you want your partner to do for you? What are the things that you want to do for yourself? And what will keep those juices flowing for you so that you feel cared about and desired and respected as an individual? Love always. If you can't think of anything else, love always works. What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel loved? Having that conversation is a good place to start solving this dilemma of what you want from the old model, what you want from the new model that will work for you as a couple today. Thanks for coming. We have lots more videos. Please check them out. Everything from feelings to all kinds of relationship issues to your own individual emotional things that you might be struggling with. Dr. Sharon Eve signing off. I'll see you again soon.